Take a second and think about your morning. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Check your phone, stretch a little, or make a cup of coffee? Because for millions of people, coffee isn't just a drink. It's a ritual, a comfort, a daily beginning. Every single day, over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed. That means right now, somewhere in the world, someone is taking a sip. But here's the crazy part. Coffee wasn't invented on purpose. It all started with dancing goats. This is the story of how a small red berry became the world's favorite drink, a story of curiosity, accidents, and human discovery. Before coffee existed, life was slower. People woke up with the sun and slept when it got dark. There was no quick way to feel alert. Most people drank water, milk, or even wine and beer, yes, even in the morning. But those drinks made people sleepy, not focused. In places like Arabia, where nights were long and work was demanding, people needed something to keep them awake, especially Sufi monks who spent hours in night prayer. They needed energy without losing clarity. Now, we go back over 1,000 years, to the highlands of Ethiopia. There was a young goat herd named Kaldi. One day, he noticed something strange. His goats were acting wild, jumping, running, full of energy. So he followed them, and he saw they were eating bright red berries from a bush. Curious, Kaldi tried them himself, and suddenly, he felt it. Energy, alertness, something new. Excited, he took the berries to a nearby monastery. But the monk there was suspicious. He threw them into the fire, calling them evil. But then, a rich, amazing smell filled the room. The roasted beans smelled incredible. So the monks took them out, crushed them, mixed them with hot water, and drank it. That night, they stayed awake for prayer. Just like that, coffee was born. From Ethiopia, coffee traveled to Yemen. There, Sufi monks refined it. They roasted it carefully, brewed it slowly, and turned it into a ritual. They called it kahwa, the drink that gives strength. And soon, it spread. By the 1500s, coffee reached cities like Mecca, and something revolutionary happened. The first coffee houses opened. These places were alive. People gathered to talk, debate, share ideas, and connect. Business, poetry, politics, everything was discussed. Coffee didn't just wake people up, it made them think. But not everyone liked that. Some rulers feared coffee. They thought it made people rebellious. In Mecca, it was banned. In Europe, it was called the devil's drink. But people didn't stop. They loved it too much. Even kings couldn't control it. Coffee had become something bigger than a drink. It became a symbol of free thought. When coffee reached Europe, everything changed. Coffee houses became known as penny universities. For the price of 1 cup, you could learn, debate, and grow. Ideas were born in these places, businesses, newspapers, even revolutions. And mornings, they changed forever. People stopped drinking alcohol in the morning and started drinking coffee. The world became sharper, faster, more awake. Soon, coffee spread across the world. It was grown in Brazil, Colombia, Asia, and beyond. From one small plant, entire industries were built. But this growth came with a cost: hard labor, exploitation, and struggle. Still, coffee continued to grow. New inventions made it faster and easier to drink. Espresso machines, instant coffee. Coffee became part of modern life. Today, coffee connects the world. From farmers in tropical fields, to people sitting in cafes, to you, right now. But at its heart, coffee is more than a drink. It's a story that started with curiosity, a shepherd, and a simple question: what happens if I try this? So next time you take a sip of coffee, remember, you're not just drinking a beverage, you're holding history in your hand.